Hey guys, what's going on? Decided to do a video here about Mossberg, my Mossberg 500 stainless. Oh shit. Okay, so I had to do some digging on this one, and apparently, this is kind of a topic of debate whether or not such a thing actually exists. I must have read through like two separate forum threads on the topic, and we're talking like whatever 5-6 pages. I don't know if it went up to 10 pages. One of them, you got whatever it is, 20-30 comments on each page. Some really that go on in detail, some that are really brief, and we're talking hundreds of comments, hundreds of opinions on the subject, and be it Winchester, Remington, Mossberg, each offers a marine coat finish model, and 95% of the comments are basically saying, look, this thing doesn't exist. There is no stainless pump gun. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It's like the Sasquatch, I mean, I believe in Sasquatch, but the point is, it's something that most people it's just a myth. It's just a myth. Is it real? Has anyone heard about this? So I was able to dig up like 4 comments here that led me to bidding on this in an auction. And I know it's in parts. I know. But that's what's going to make it even better. We're going to look at it in detail here. And, I screenshotted these comments, and it was these comments that led me to actually bid on this thing. I won it for about $750 Canadian, I think. Plus there's like a buyer's premium. It came to like $1,000 worth of shipping at least. I think it was like $1,000 around the button. But there was two of them. And one of them had the polymer trigger group, and the other had a different one, had another one that it just didn't look, both guns they didn't look like. There's something about them that led me to want to pursue this and bid on them. So I'm going to read the comments here that I found, and like I said, these comments were the absolute exception to what the other comments were saying. 9.9% of these comments were, 99% of these comments were, look, there is no stainless steel pump action shotguns that were ever made. Okay, now I only took a screen cap of the comment. I don't have the person's handle, and I apologize for that, because it would have been relevant, so you could track down the comment through the forum thread that I was on and see that someone actually said that. But just go with me that I'm not freaking making this shit up. You know what I mean? Like, these are other people talking here. So one guy says, I'm a little late responding to this, but there is such a beast. I own one. The receiver is nickel plated and the serial number barrel is stainless steel. This was the early Mariner per Mossberg. Only a couple hundred were made, Mariner, sorry, and they were given out for military trial and harsh weather trial use. I have an email from Mossberg to prove it. I bought mine from a guy in Fairbanks, Alaska, whose father was an officer in the military. I love this gun and really love to take it out to gun shows, and it gets lots of attention. The next guy says, I have seen some of them in person at SHOT Show a few years ago, so I know for a fact they did make them. I have always been told the small production run that they did ended up going to dealers and distributors to give away as promos and incentives. Last time I talked to Mossberg about them, the guy who was an older guy who had been with them many years. I can read. It's just the type is so small. It was too difficult to do them because it destroyed their tooling way too quick, and they didn't want to spend the money to upgrade to different tool and handle the stainless tools. I have been looking for one for quite a while now. It would be one of my grail guns for my collection. Okay, next guy says, I bought one from a buddy that has a lot of connections in the gun world last year. He bought it from a very large Mossberg dealer that was downsizing his collection. I called Mossberg last year after I bought it, and they told me it was a very limited one run on the solid stainless 500s because it was so hard on the tooling. They ended up selling or giving them as presents to the large volume dealers. He wouldn't confirm or deny this fact, but I was told that only 10 of them were ever made. I believe I have number 1 based on my serial number. Again, they would not confirm or deny that, but told me in all likeliness it is number 1. He's talking about the serial number on his. That being said, what is the gun worth? Who knows what the fucking gun's worth? There was 2 different versions. This is another person talking. There were 2 different versions if you ever get your hands on one. All of the full 100% stainless models, the difference will be obvious. The barrel and other parts are stainless, but the receiver was a coated receiver. The few that Mossberg made were expensive to make because of the wear and tear on the machine equipment. I have actually handled one of them, and you can tell the stainless receiver when you pick it up. Okay, so that there's some of the comments that basically led me to say, okay, I'm going to go for this, and I'm going to, I'm not a big shotgun guy, and at the same time, I've wanted a pump gun for a long time. I had one a while back, but I wanted a really unique pump gun, and that was what I was holding out for. I mean, I got double side by side, got a break action, whatever, but this for me just blew my mind when I got it. I mean, if that's not stainless, I don't know what is. I mean, I'm holding a stainless steel barrel, at least to the best of my ability, and this is stainless steel. I mean, it's missing the front bead sight, but no big deal. That we can fix. That's easy. This season has Mossberg right on it. The other one didn't. The other one was sort of a lesser overall fit and finish on it. It was still nice, but this was the more desirable of the 2. Excuse me. So there's your barrel, stainless steel barrel. Okay. Here's the receiver, which is clearly not stainless. It is, in fact, the only thing about it that is not stainless. Or at least, yeah. Just from looking at it, it's nickel-plated, like he said. You can hear that. That is not stainless. The buttstock, the foregrip are obviously not stainless. But, these pieces here, they are stainless. So I got a time limit here, so I only got maybe 3 minutes left. It looks stainless, and it feels stainless on those pieces right there, the action bars. Okay, I'm saying that's stainless. That's stainless. Okay, this piece right here, no, but the piece that connects the action bars and the action bars are stainless. Okay, so that's two parts of it. Key parts that are stainless. Now we get into the really freaking good stuff, okay? Here's your elevator right here, okay? That's the elevator. Whatever the hell it's called. The fucking moves the shells up, and that's stainless. Okay? That's stainless. Here is the rest of the parts right here, okay? Here they are. Here they are. Okay? Here's the piece that connects the stock, stainless. Okay. There's the pin, the main pin that. There's the bolt carrier. Looks stainless to me. Looks stainless. Here's the bolt. There's the bolt. Got to clean that bolt face up. And then the best part of all, the part that if this is in fact like any Mossberg 500 you see, it's a polymer. That is a stainless steel trigger group. Like I almost don't even believe that's what I'm holding. Like like when I looked at it in the pictures, I was like, no, whatever that is, it's not what it looks like, what I think it might be, but it is. That's a stainless steel trigger group. As far as I can tell, I mean. When I got this thing, I almost couldn't even really believe. Oh, 15 seconds there. That's it. That's it, guys. That's all she wrote on this video. Maybe I'll do a part 2. There it is. That's the one. Mossberg 500 stainless. Oh wait, I got a couple minutes. It's still recording. Okay. Look. It's a beauty, eh? That's a beauty. Hard to believe it. Hard to believe it. It's real. You know? I almost kind of wish it could go in a like a museum or something. All right, guys. There it is. Thanks a lot.